So I wrote in this book for things that we're going to talk about tonight. These are things we're going to talk about inside my video. And you guys can leave a comment inside my comments talking about if these things have happened to you or something. Anyways, let's continue. First thing we're going to talk about is CRPS. Is a chronic pain condition, often in the arm and leg, that causes intense burning pain, extreme sensitivity, swelling, stiffness, and skin changes color. Temperature, texture, typically after an injury, surgery, or a stroke, or heart attack. But the pain disorientation in all events. Which, let me tell you, I used to have a friend who used to have this thing, but she's no longer my friend because I chose something over her. But what I've heard from her is that she has to be on crutches sometimes, and it's not really fun for her. But I wish that I could change things to the point where she's still my friend, but it's okay. But next thing, because I want to stop talking about that before I start crying, if you know what I mean. Next thing we're going to talk about is drug addiction. Drug addiction means having a compulsive need to use drugs, leading to negative consequences despite knowing the harm. I've seen my stepmom doing it, and my bio mom, turned to drugs because of losing her 3 children. My stepmom was a drug addict before I moved in with her. I've seen what it has done to people. It's not fun. It hurts to see what it does to people, and drugs make you aggressive towards people you love and care about. I've seen this with my eyes. I've seen drugs making people aggressive towards their loved ones. Especially smoking crack can make you aggressive towards somebody that you love. And it's not like you want to be aggressive towards somebody, but you kind of are because you're doing drugs, and drugs is not a thing that you want to do in your life, because you can see what it does to people, and if you're a kid viewing this and you're seeing this and stuff like that, it's not fun seeing your parents do it. It's not fun having your parents do it. It's not, because you should never turn to drugs. Drugs is it's gonna help you, but it's not gonna help you. Before I get to my next one, we're going to talk about self-harm. Self-harm helps you for 1 second. It helps you in 1 second. But it does not constantly help you. If you constantly go back to cutting yourself or self-harm, that's what I should say, self-harm, it helps you, but then again, it doesn't. If you see what I'm saying is how drugs, help you for a second. Self-harm helps for a second. But then 5 minutes later, you're okay. But drug addiction is where you're constantly doing it. It's like an addiction. Self-harm is an addiction. That's why you don't need to be addicted to something. Focus on what makes you happy, listening to music, talking to your therapist, or writing something down in your journal. Like, if you do that, then you'll actually become more happy and stuff like that. Not like depressed, not like you're like needing to go after something, like vaping is an addiction. Like, would you rather be hanging out with your friends, having fun with them, or would you rather make friends so you can have friends hang out with them? Like, if you do drugs, you're disappointing your family. And would you want them to be disappointed in you? Honestly, no, you would not want them to be disappointed in you. Same goes with self-harm. If you self-harm yourself, your family becomes disappointed in you. Disappointed in you, very upset with you. And take it from me, because I don't do drugs, but I used to self-harm. And it made my family, like, it made my family be, like, a little disappointed in me, kind of upset with me, and stuff like that. But the good thing is that I don't do that anymore, because, like, I don't want to hurt my family any more than my family is already hurt. I love my family with my heart. I don't want to see them disappointed. And I'm sure that you people don't want to disappoint your family either. So, would you rather stay with drugs and self-harm? Or would you rather have a family that's supportive of you, loving you, not disappointed in you, and not upset with you because of your life decisions that you are making for yourself? Or would you rather do drugs and do self-harm? Because pretty sure you guys don't want to be in a drug rehab, or be in like a psych ward, or like an adolescence, or stuff like that. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to be. Anyways, moving on to our next thing that we are going to talk about. Seizure disorders, which is epilepsy. Seizure disorder, which is epilepsy, which means you have recurrent, unprovoked seizures, which are suddenly, temporarily bursts of of brilliant electrical activity in the brain cells. Communication leading to altered awareness, movements on station, which causes ringing from genetics to injury, but often unspoken. I have a friend who has epilepsy. It's not fun for him to have epilepsy. I'm not going to talk much about him, but all I'm going to say is that he had epilepsy and it's not fun for him. It's not fun for people who have epilepsy. It's not fun to make fun of them because of their epilepsy, because it is not fun to be turning on and off the light when they have epilepsy, because that can put them into a seizure, and seizures are not fun. Like, it's not fun at all, because you put someone into a seizure and you don't help them, then that is like, you know what I mean. Anyways, sexual assault is when someone either touches another person in a sexual manner without consent, makes another person touch them in a sexual manner without consent. I have been sexually assaulted by my ex-boyfriend Jason. Yes, I am fully coming out and saying his name because I don't give two flying hecks. He sexually assaulted me on the bus when I was around 13 years old. Me being dumb and naive, didn't really know what was going on. And I was like dumb and naive, and I didn't even give him consent to do it, and he did it anyways. He, let's just say, forced my hand down somewhere that should have not have been down in. And I still kind of blame myself to this day for that happening. Even though it's not my fault and it's his fault. And he kept doing it to me all the way until 9th grade. So, yeah. I would not be together with him. He is not really the best person that you can communicate with, say things, because he only wants to do sexual shit. Excuse my language. All he does is want to do sexual things. Sexual things. He doesn't care about if you're okay. He doesn't care about if your family's okay, if you're doing okay. He acts like he does, but he just does not. Like, he does not care at all. He acts like he does care, but he doesn't at all. I know I repeated that a couple times, but I just want to make myself a little bit clear on that. Because sexual assault is not something you should do to somebody. Whether or not they're a kid and you're an adult, that's freaking wrong to do. If you're literally on my YouTube channel and you're seeing this, I hope this gets to your head, because you should not be doing that to a young kid. Especially if they're 5 to 12. Not something you should do. At all. Or if they're 15, 16, 13. No. That's just wrong. Well, that's it for today. Love you, stars. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.